Hello everybody and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Today we're going to continue more on the GX series of the campaign. Yes indeed. Ooh, Magna Chunlud. Chumley versus Crowler. Ooh, and Crowler will win, I know. Because it is me. Holy moment. Load. I am terrible streamer. Very terrible indeed. Very much terrible. Nobody's gonna watch me because I am terrible. It's just my thoughts, if I had any. Shamley entered Industrial Illusions card design contest and run. And since he hadn't passed his exams yet, Dr. Qualla only agreed to give him a recommendation if he passed his exam. Shamley hasn't passed his exams. Now what kind of school would we be to send Pegasus some flunky? If Shamley can beat me in a duel, then let him go. A duel? Yeah, but if he loses, he will be expelled immediately. Ooh. Don't be nervous. This duel will simply affect the rest of your life. Okay. Well, are you waiting for an invitation? I got one right here. Let's duel. Strike, let's go. I shall choose scissors and I lose and go second. Hey, I did choose correctly. Now let's see, can I beat Chumley with the cards in my hand? Ooh, ancient gear monsters, gear town, ancient gear frame, soldier, aims the infinity. Oh, I don't know what this does. Each time this card destroys an opponent monsters since the gear is result by this attack by 700 points. The gear town. For one less tribute. Ooh. So, raging gear shame. What does this one do? You can discard one card, add one ancient gear golem or one spell track that specifically lists the card ancient gear golem in its text from your deck to your hand. You can use this effect of ancient gear frame once per turn. If this card's text your opponent cannot activate spell tuck cards until the end of the damage step. In this face of cards his owner's control leaves the field. Because of an opponent's card effect, you can summon up to 3 ancient gear golems and ancient gear golem ultimate pound from your hand, ignoring the summoning conditions. Ancient gear frame. Yes. No, not that one. Let's do this one. No. Ancient gear golem. Ooh. Add that one to the hand. No. Destroy this mess. I'm gonna do that later on. Once I know I'll win. Which that could be later on. Oh. 1716. Yes. Ooh. Perfect. And it is right. I special summon ancient gear golem. Very good. Let's try I did it. So I can special summon an ancient gear golem from my hand. Good. Aelzoc Sunshine. Ooh. Polymerization for Master of Oz. Big just Kangaroo. Master of Oz indeed. Oh boy. And this from it. 1200. I need another ancient gear golem on the field. Ooh, but how? Yes. Not that good. We could really cut the dive to you if you do need that we can actually check it then the beta phase. Use this sun's effect. Ancient gear soldier. Ancient gear golem on the hand. So that'd be 32 if it's doubled. Still not enough for Master of Oz. Was this already destroyed by the effect? Yes, I think so. You can. I don't know. If this card takes your opponent to the end of control these of your peers of an opponent's card effect. Ah, yes. Card effect. But there's not gonna be an opponent card effect, indeed. I dare you too. But no, I didn't set them to remove, so it wouldn't matter. Oh no. 36. Oh no, I think I'll lose. I know I'll lose. Let's do that again. Chumley, study geek. I can't figure it out. Puzzle mind activated. And puzzle mind lose again. And this time I'm going first, eh? Oh, part of greed. Oh, nicey nice. Part of greed, let's go. Ooh. Ancient gear beast. Can be special something disguised for one less tribute. Well, it's for one less tribute. One less tribute, so it can number 7, 5 or 6. We're going to change the game as against 600 take with this because it's such a actually this run. So 5 and 6 you can normal summon with gear town on the field. And then 7, 8, 9, 10 you could just use one while it's on the field. Impressive. What are you gonna do now? Just slept. Now what to do? 2 ancient gear soldiers in the hand. I could play knight, but oh well. Just one bit. Yes. I'll make sure that it wasn't the other kangaroo, this kangaroo on the field. I don't want to lose my soldier from that. Again. Again night on the field. Let's see. I take this mangas on the field, so he gains another 1,000. True, 8,000, 9,000, let's go. Don't matter. Gain another 1,000 life points. And gain another one while you're at it. Your beast deck is no match for this. Oh, I could have done that one first, and then I'll gain. Then he doesn't gain 1,000 life points or new other ones. Oh, that baller! I stupid. Aging gear soldier on the field. Let's do this then. This Rambit's been destroyed. Now, lose some more life points for me. 13, 26 in total, and now lose another 2,600 life points. He's in phase. Oh, I think I'll win next turn if he didn't play this koala. No, a big koala. Oh no, Master of Eyes. Yeah, that's the one. This time let's go to ooh. You must. Oh yeah, it's only ancient gear monsters. This one does not have ancient gear in its name. Ooh, what to do? Ooh, summon this one. This one's good to destroy his life points when it is not here. 300 good. Not losing life points on that. 13, 18, 5. Ooh, 500. No match. I'll win again. Alas, I can't get my dream job. Stop back crying. It's true that you have lost this duel, but losing doesn't always mean failing. What do you mean? This duel was not to win or lose, but to prove your ability. Huh? For the talent you displayed today, how could I ever fail you? I will recommend you for the position at Industrial Illusions. So I'm not kicked out. You're graduating. Farewell and congratulations, Chamley. There we go. Oh, new pick. Hey, back of Jaden Yuki. The graduation match. Here we go. Once again, Zane Truesdale proved to be the highest scoring duelist at Duel Academy. Having the top ranked, he had the right to choose his opponent for his graduation duel. Congrats, Zane. You've done it again. You've gotten the highest scores in the school, and you know what that means. You win the honor of being the headliner in Duel Academy's prestigious graduation match. Why, thanks. And tradition dictates that you get to pick whoever you want as your opponent. So who will it be, Zane? Who will I duel? The only one worthy. It's time to give Jaden his rematch. It was soon time for the graduation match. Jaden looks serious. That's gotta be a first. I wonder if he is nervous. He ought to be. Alright, Zane. I guess the may the best tourist win. Enough small talk. Let's do this. Story Dick. Wait, I wasn't guessing. So, Elemental Heroes was a Cyber Dragon. Who would win, a Machine Dragon or a hero? My guess it's going to be the Machine Dragon that's going to win the first match. And then me the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time until I win. Yeah, looking at my hand is probably not that good. Especially he has Cyber Dragon Delay on the field. Yes. Activate Arsenal. Set two cards face down. Wait, this card by taking one item must gains 1,000 attack must survive. That's a good guy, yes. I'll end my turn there. No emergency provisions, not yet, because I don't need it. Draw phase, standby phase, not yet. Proto Cyber Dragon. No, not yet. Battle phase. Yes, indeed. Battleground rage 2600. Would make it 3600. No. Not yet. Oh, goes back to the hand that because of the bird. Or maybe it's something else. Better to end the turn. Against 1,000 must destroyed by battle with it, I'll return to the hand instead of going to the graveyard. Hey, that's good. Ooh. Just because I'm affected by track cards, so it wouldn't do matter. Make these turn into the graveyard. Because it's only be a Cyber Dragon on the field, not in the graveyard. 2600. Goodbye. Yes, in turn. No. No effect activated. Return soul. Well, up to 3 years. Well, he got this card back, so it don't matter. It don't really matter if he has Cyber Dragon, put a Cyber Dragon in his deck or not. That means one less dragon in the deck on the graveyard to use. Polymerization. Let's go for Wild Edge. Wild Edge, let's go. Look at this. Look at this indeed. Must be fusion with something cannot be special by other ways. This card can attack every monster the opponent controls once attack each Battleguard Rage. Make that 3600 attack. Use this turn. Emergency provisions. We'll return to the hand. Good. Yeah, diffusion. Damn. Man oh man. What does diffusion? Ah. Only if it was under my control if I did do diffusion. So that affected diffusion. Yes, diffusion only works if you use it to get your materials back. If as opponent, then the opponent monsters. If your opponent uses it, then you can get your materials back. Oh well. I'll end my turn with another ravage on the field. Whoa. Stone Cold, what's this gonna be? Probably another diffusion. Final fusion indeed. You don't have it on the field, no, do ya? No emergency provisions. We'll get rid of this one back into your hand. Let's go. 26. Next turn I'll win. Ooh, this is the first turn that I haven't lost this time. But they will figure it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grace for a charity. You know what? Screw it. Playing Grace for charity. Don't need any more cards. So I'll get rid of Blade Edge. Ooh. There we go. What's his face down card's gonna be? Ooh, look at that, I win. Wow, Zane, you really are great. I'm gonna miss ya. And you, Jaden. That's why I am passing you the torch. Once I leave here, you'll be the top student at this school. Despite your grades or your rank, you'll be the best. So make me proud. Proudly will. After he becomes the Supreme King. A new breed of hero, Destiny Hero. As soon as the summer was over, it was the start of Jaden's second year at Duel Academy, with one big change. Chancellor Shepard was called away for unknown reasons, so Dr. Queller said as the acting chancellor. Astra Phoenix not only is this superstar the top-ranked duelist in the entire world, he's joined the freshman class of our very school. With a celebrity under my tutelage, I'll be famous after all. Everyone on Earth knows Astra Phoenix. Dr. Crowell didn't realize that Astra already arrived on the island much earlier, so Crowell was left waiting at the docks. This doesn't make any sense. He's a no-show. After Astra covertly took care of some business on the island, he returned to that big city to continue dueling professionally. Astra prepared for his duel with the hottest pro duelists on the circuit. Same Tuesday before the duel, Astra met with his agent, Sartorius Kumar. What's up? I wish you'd spend less time on your juvenile games and more time preparing for your duels. You're on the heels of the greatest challenge of your life. Please, you know I'll win. Yes, the cards do predict victory. However, Zane is merely one step towards your true destiny. Any chance you are going to tell me what my destiny might be? No, but you shall find out in due time. Until then, you must put your complete faith in me. After your battle with Zane, you will return to Duel Academy where you will challenge Jaden Yuki to a duel. But first things first, your public rates. Yeah, I've got a big night ahead. After Asta defeated Zane, he announced his next opponent will be Jaden Yuki. Back at Duel Academy, Jaden and Asta faced off. Alright, time to loosen your tie, roll up your sleeves and get your game on. Please, I won't even break a sweat. You're going down, man. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's do this. Story Dick Elemental Hero versus a Destiny Hero. Ooh, paper beats paper. I'll go first. Yes, it's a game. Doesn't make any sense because Rocks beats all. Ooh, Clock Tower Prison. Good on the first turn. Because no first one counts on each Clock Tower Prison. When this card is destroyed by barriers, okay, you can tag one spell so you can destroy that target. Reinforcement of the armor. Ooh, Bestintrix Clayman. Doomlord Diamond Dude. You Captain Tenacious. What get Diamond Dude? Once but you can go to the top card of your deck and visit the normal spell to the grave. Otherwise, place on top bottom on your deck during the main phase of your next turn. You can reflect that spell card in your even along to this place. What I think I do this one Dread Servant. Ooh, run. Turn indeed I'll end. Ooh. Let's go. Oh no. Missile Space Typhoon. What lucky beast drawing that on the first turn. Oh no. Rampart Blaster you have. Oh no. Not good. I lose 6 turn. I don't get how excited. Diamond Dude 2000 attack. Diamond Dude. Activate his effect. Please. Trap card. Nice on that card on the bottom of the field. Then I'll lose. Goodbye, Diamond Dude. What's the next card in my deck? Clayman. I'll sit that card face down and end the turn. Ooh. You set a steel spell, cannot activate it. Impressive indeed. Please, Dasha. To one of the monsters against a seasoned. What's Phoenix Enforcers and Shining Phoenix Enforcer. Let's see here. What does Dasher's effect is? Once per turn, you can tribute one other monster on this card gains 1,000 attack into the end phase. This card's attacks change it to defense position at the end of the battle phase. One time only when you draw a monster card during your draw phase while this card is in your graveyard, you can reveal it, special summon it. This card must be in the graveyard to activate and resolve this effect. Ooh, get to the Rampart Breaster. Yes, time to run. I'll take your this card. Ooh. Good. Put this one to the Finch mode. Ooh, now what's next? What are I gonna do? Destroy my dish? Another clock tower prison. Excellent. Diamond dude. Use the effects of diamond dude. Ah, deed shield, another one. What unlucky master. I take this piece down, Avian. What's your next card? Cry a Bubble Man. Ooh, not so good now, Ari. Yay. Oh, why is it? You done another. No. You're attacking Dasher. Oh boy. What do I draw? Ah. Mirror first, indeed. Activate that effect. Hey, Sparkman. No, that's because I was on the bottom of my deck. I play Bastintrix as well. I will take your Bastintrix, my diamond, dude. Ooh, 1200. I am back into this game. Ooh. 4 more. Ooh. Yes. 4 more for Dreadmister. Turn and see what is my card is. Ah, Dreadmister. This is on the bottom of my deck now. I'm unlucky. I do more traps than spells. Let's see what his face stand is. It's probably gonna be Clayman. Oh, Bubble Man. Well, that's terrible. Why didn't you play Bubble? Oh, yeah. Not good enough attack points. Ooh, but what else is new? What are you gonna do? Ay. 3 clock towers indeed. End phase. Ah, polymerization. Let's use this one. Phoenix Enforcer. Even though I would have won. That's 22. Oh yeah, 21. It'll be 100 less. Life point. Oh well. Battle phase. Let's go attack directly. Yes, it would be 700 if I didn't polymerization it, but oh well. It don't matter. Hey, look at that. It's plus 4. No matter what you do, I'll win. Ooh, when I did. It doesn't matter. I'll special summon Avian in the draw phase. And I think I'll win with just Avian to attack you directly. Look at that, I win. Your dueling skills may not be half bad, however, there's something I have that you'll never have. Purpose, a reason to duel besides having fun. What else is there? The reason I duel is to bring justice to the world by punishing people who think they are above the law. Come again? I guess you need an explanation. My father was a duelist too. He worked as a card designer for Mr. Maximilian Pegasus. My dad put his heart into every design he created. He was my hero. What happened? Some punk took him away. He broke into our house and now he's gone. That's awful. Hold up. Did your dad design? That's right. My father created the Destiny Heroes. They were the last cards he ever made. My father taught me that justice would always prevail. Not always. But he was wrong. Justice is a lie. They still haven't found my dad, and whoever took him away is still out there. I dueled to bring lawbreakers to justice, and in honor of my father, I used the very cards he created to punish these evil doers. Ah yes, being a miniature card game will not make him any different. And someday I'm gonna find the scum that kidnapped my father and make him pay for what he did. Maybe it is Sartorius Kumar who did it. I'll know as soon as I see him, because he'll have a rare card, the one he stole when he took my dad. It was the last card my father made. Whoever has it is gonna regret the day he was born. Ooh. What card was it? Schooling the Master. So Zane versus the Principal. Cyrus and Jaden watched Cyrus's brother Zane mercilessly defeated another pro duelist on TV. Sorry, my brother just hasn't been himself lately, and I can't stand to see him like this. Ooh, he does seem to be angrier these days. But I think the whole bad guy thing is just an act. Ever since Zane changed his image, he's gotten way more popular. I guess, but it's still hard to watch. At his duel, Zane received a letter that reads, "Tuesday, meet me at the top of the world." Zane climbed a tall mountain to a secluded dojo where a familiar face waited for him. "Hello, Master. I should have known I'd find you here. I hope you didn't call me here to lecture me, because I didn't have time for nonsense." "You know why I called you here, Truesdale. Are you sure you want to go through with this?" "Of course. Now get our game on." You kids are still using that phrase, right? No, just Jaden. "You must realize I can play a card you know all too well. My Cyber End Dragon. I'm well aware of your dragon's power, Truesdale. I'm the one who gave it to you in the first place, remember? Well, allow me to remind you about the way it was. You are the one and only heir to an ancient birthright called the Cyber Legacy. I was proud of the duelist you've become. And now I never regretted handing you that card. That is, until now, when you get corrupted by Kuma. This is sounding like a lecture, and I told you I don't have the time. I'm here for one reason, and one reason only, to get what's coming to me. The rest of the Cyber Legacy. Ah yes, there once existed a group of cards that came to be known as the Deck of the Underworld. But it's been knocked away, and with good reason. It contains a dangerous force. Spare me the stories. I want those cards. Never. You have no choice. Once I defeat you, they're mine. Yes, they're mine to control the Starry Dick, the big munch of the animals. Ooh. Yes, I'll go second, because the Cyber Dragon. I do Cyber Dragon, then it's being active card in my hand. Ooh, Cyber Burial Dragon. Ooh. Raise her charity, pot of greed. Ooh, you don't have Exodia Shepherd. If it did, then being first was be my downfall. Well, I guess he knows my deck all too well. Pot of greed. Future fusion. Indeed. Stray indeed is on the field. Yeah, battle. You lose 1500 life points. And I'll end the turn. Now what is your move gonna be? Cyberstorm. Pay 5000 life points for Cyber Ogre 2. Yikes. 1850, 1100. When this can be only used, but if this when this card attack gains attack equal to half the attack of the target. Diffusion. Diffusion, no, not yet. One future fusion. Not yet. Cyber and Dragon. Cyber Dragon all to the grave. Let's see here. Summon this turn. Cyber repair plant. Defusing your Cyber Ogre number 2. You don't have enough for it. I think our creature swap. You take my dragon and I'll take yours. A Trojan Blast. Damn. You little stinker. Cyber repair plant. From your deck to your hand, tug one like machine mask in your graveyard, suck that tug into your deck. To the target E. Cyber Dragon. And now I don't have anything to do it. Hey. Take this to run. Oh no. I'll end my turn. I can't believe you did that. Ay. At least I give you a weak monster to sacrifice for the Cyber Ogre. And Palmization for Cyber Ogre number 2. Yes. What's up? No, lose 2600 life points. Ooh. Oh, next turn I would lose. Fusion summon the Cyber and Dragon. 4000 attack. How are you gonna do this? To choose Cyber Dragon, special one Cyber Laser Dog from your hand deck or graveyard. Cyber Dragon Dre. No. Oh, Cyber Shadow, good. Thinking special summon this guy's effective. This goes. When one must declares in death that targets this guy, the attack the visible called the attacking monster once. Ooh. There we go. Cyber Ogre number 2 be destroyed. Well, yes, let's do this then. Those cards get destroyed next in Irene unless you have MST to destroy future fusion. And then you have Dark Hole. Oh no, I lose. No. You don't have anything left. Summon this. Good, now I'll attack you directly. Wow. You lose, I win. Well, what do you know? The underworld deck. Tuesday, hold on, take this with you. A metal. Wanna know where I've been all these months? Traveling to schools and duelist leagues in the four corners of the earth? Know why? Because I'm organizing the ultimate tournament. And what am I holding? Your ticket. No one can enter my tournament without one of my medals. Tuesday. It'll be in your best interest to join. I suggest you do. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm not giving up on you, Tuesday. If I can't bring you back, maybe your friends can. Ooh, again indeed. Kind of worried. Blinded by the light. The light, it burns. As it's defeated, Jaden Sartorius traveled to Duel Academy in order to assess the school's students. While on the island, Sartorius came across Chaz Princeton. I am known as Sartorius. I've traveled quite a ways to meet you. Yeah, and why do you wanna meet me? Simple, I could use someone like you. Tell you what, I have an idea. Why don't you show me what you've got? Perhaps I'll assign you on as my client. I manage professional duelists. Ever heard of Aster Phoenix? You manage him? Indeed. Now let's see if you're ready for the pros. Chaz was defeated and Sartorius took over Chaz's mind, using the magical powers of the mysterious light of destruction. Sartorius also forced Chaz to join the Society of Light organization. Later on, Dr. Quello was shocked to learn that Chancellor Shepard had returned to announce a new tournament. Thanks for keeping my seat warm while I've been away, Crowder. But now I'm back, and there's important business to discuss. What can I do to assist you, sir? Gather all the students. I have an important announcement to make, and it affects everyone. It's going to change our lives. The newly returned Chancellor Shepard addressed the entire student body. First of all, it's good to be back. I have a special gift to offer all of you. A gift, man, it's good to have Shepard back. I give you the GX Dueling Tournament, a competition for the next generation of master duelists. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before, and it starts right new. Duelists from around the globe will converge here. Students and professionals are welcome. When the dust settles and only one duelist remains, he will be known as the world's greatest. That's me, I'll beat all the pros. Chaz took advantage of the tournaments in order to challenge Jaden to a rematch. However, Jaden was late to their duel because he was busy searching for Chaz's old jacket. His most favorite thing in the world. Jaden hoped to use the jacket to break Chaz's mind control. What's your problem? Did you forget or just chicken out? Actually, I was going through your old stuff and lost track of time. I found your old jacket and thought you might like to try it on again. Put that away. I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. I won't go back to the way I was. Oh, you'll do. The old Chaz doesn't exist anymore. I've seen the light. But if that's true, then why does part of me want to wear that jacket? If you change your mind, I'll leave it right here for your Chaz. Fine, I'll use it to wipe the mess once I beat you. Let's duel. Story Dick. Chaz Dick has the drama goods. Ooh. Rocks beats paper, paper beats rock, rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, rock beats your face. I have the dramas now. Oh, you have a red ninja. Do you also have a black ninja too? Probably not. Only the light. Palmization. Let's go. Pot of duality. Let's see what the 3 cards I have. Ojama Blue. Grace for Charity. And Ojama Green again. Jesus Christ, Charity. Oh, yes. Graceful Charity. Draw 3 more cards. Okay, this turn and this turn. Set a card face down and place Pokemon. Picked up a card. What is this one? To be 1 month is like what? Ooh, get that many life points. No. Trap hole. Trap hole is gonna be this. Ooh, 1600 cheek. To negate that activation of trap hole. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Damn. Yes, damn indeed. 15. 80,100 life points left to do. Look at that parkade. Do I do 2 kids? A damn luck. But blessed German knight. Yes. A German knight indeed. A German green and a German black. I do not have the German king. Two cards. You cannot use those two. No diffusion. You cannot conduct your battle phase. Well, I'll end it there. No diffusion. No diffusion indeed. I need it in my hand. Tribute to the doom. Damn. I should have also said it. I think I'll lose. Claim and in defense mode. So charge, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3 indeed. Put this one into defense. 1000, 2003. Damn it, I shouldn't. It's. Ay. I should have put that one in defense mode. Oh. Boy. Ay. I lose 15 life points. Down to 600. I don't have an elemental hero. Engrave. Do this run. It don't matter. Ooh, I think I'll lose. Most likely. It'd be amazing if I turn this duel around. Lose 500 more life points. Okay then, set this card. I check your monster. Your system card. I don't know what that is. Yes. Yes, my mistake. I didn't get you set this card. I don't want to put that card into attack mode because I'll lose if I do that. Let us turn. Let us turn indeed. The spirit of the monsters compels me to win. Alexander Dragon. Metaphors indeed. Destroy it. I will lose 408 points. 12, 16. I'll keep a Stingsect in hand for now. Unless he plays something to destroy my Spockman. You don't. Let's pretend you can summon jump a card from your hand till it goes for someone jump a monster from your graveyard. Jamma Kinate. Jamma Knight. Ooh la la. But him to that range. This one has 0 defense but 1000 attack. Clayman, check your monster. Ooh. Yes, oh well. 2500 attack. Let's gear. Ooh, definitely. 18. Diffusion. That's a go, yes. Oh yeah, I didn't shoot some, I just did that. Oh well, I lose. I was being an idiot. Now any sort of monster will win Silent Doom. I was stupid. I should have kept that one on the field again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tribute summon those two to lose. Yes, I was stupid. I should have not played it. Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. That was my mistake. I would have won if I didn't put that one back into the deck. Ay 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 ay. Oh well, my thought is it doesn't matter if I didn't do it, but no, I guess not. Ooh. Am I first indeed? Yes, I do. Shit, a monster feasting in the... You know what? I'll end it there. Not yet indeed. Might FJ. Big bang shot indeed. You know what? Yes, screw it. Destroy the card. I'll win this time. Ooh, maybe not so as revealing light. Ooh. A gem of black. You can only activate this card while gem green, yellow, and black are face up on your side of it. Just cause your opponent's side of the field. Polymerization, these two cards. Ooh, I should have done yellow. Ho 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 ho. Jama Knight. 2 defense mode. This one and that one. Cannot use this one. If I have cards to fearsome 3 of them, then he will not special summon any monsters. Ooh. The 3 Hellbestionistics. End the turn there. And whatnot. Ooh. Honest. I'll go buy a Jama Black. A Jama Black been destroyed. Oh, Jama Green. I'll end the turn there. Ooh. Ooh la la. Let's see. Do not have anything to switch the attack and defense position monsters. Ooh, Crayman. Such a Crayman to defense. And it could be anything. It could be a Pestilence, it could be a Jama Green. You could sacrifice those two for something that has 2800 attack points. Ah. Light on Dragon. Ooh. Fusion Sage, let's go. Rampant Blaster. Ooh. 25, 26. Yeah, no. As that card on the field, I lose again. And lose and lose and lose until I win. Oh, there goes a Jama Green on the field to destroy. Now he plays right Tiger Summoner. Like the Stun. Silent Doom. Set the cards out on the field. And you end. So charge. 2,000. You know what, polymerization is not gonna be good. Yes, not good indeed. What does an pump basta do? Attack while in defense mode? This can take directly while in defense position. It does applies attack for damage and its attack is had during damage calculations only. Yes. Ooh, attack the right dragon summoner. 900, good. This one's stubborn destroyed. Please, where is the other one? 800. Where's the other one? Need the other card. Oh, drama yellow. I do have black and green enough. You know what? Yes. Ooh, soul charge. Let's go. Green, black, knight. Okay then, and then do this then. I lose 4,000 life points. Who cares indeed? Ooh, black, green, yellow. On the field. Yes, 4,000. You cannot special some more monsters, but yes, cause destroy all of them. Yay! All cards on the field. Oh no, what he's gonna do? Oh no, since Ojami is in attack mode, I lose all the life points. Ooh. But these are in two different mode and they end my turn. Ooh. Yes. Silent Doom. Oh no, you have another Silent Doom in the hand? Oh no, you just have the run. Ooh, bravo, Jama country. Good. All attack mode. Let's go. What is face down card? Is it gonna be Malforce? No. Not Magic Cylinder as well. Ooh, 3,000 more. Excellent. Wee. Ooh, 16 Nixon I win. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Ooh, things do good. Pajama blue. Let's go destroy your system. Flame and attack with 2,000 points of damage. It just doesn't seem like winning that duel. Chaz wasn't really himself. So the duel doesn't count. Chaz has been through enough already. Duel for hire indeed. New deck reverse duel and duel for hire. Dr. Crowler invites Chancellor Bonaparte. Waltz into Chancellor Shepard office bragging about their victories in the GX tournament. You see, these GX medals prove that I am superior to you in every way. Oh please, someone who can't even reach the elevator buttons is superior to me? Oh wow. That was low, Crawler. Now, what's low is you. Low to the ground, that is. What did I do to deserve these superfoods? Look, Shrimp, at least I didn't win mine from freshmen. I know that's because they beat you. Your last medal came from a 4-year-old. He was 5. That's enough. Settle this on your own time, which you'll have plenty of, because I want you out and don't come back. You've just been fired. Went off to the unemployment line to me. This is just like the fall of Napoleon. The end of a glorious era. Yahoo! Mr. President, what brings you here? Is everything alright? Actually, this is what I am here to find out. Chancellor Shepard called me and it was sounded quite urgent. Jaden boy. Maximilian, president of Industrial Illusions and creator of Duel Monsters? Perhaps they're hiring. I hear this company's chief health benefits are très magnifique. You've got to hire us. No job is too small. We'll even answer your phones for Pete's sake. We have procedures for these things. Now out of my way, peasants. You don't understand. We are desperate men, Pegasus. Yes, that much is obvious. Now I just suggest you fill out an application. For the last time, let me go. Never. Not until you give us jobs. Alright, fine, you're both hired. Oh, happy day. Mercy Birkup, and now you're fired. Hold on, you must first prove yourself by defeating me. Ooh. He just has his Millennium Eye anymore, so he cannot cheat and steal his soul. I'll choose first. Good with the Toon Dick, because you cannot attack when you normal summon them. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Toon defense, let's go. Toon table of contents, go get some more. Toon table of contents. And do more of these one. Get these ones out of the deck as quickly as possible. And now let's see. Shadow Toon, Toon World, Toon Kingdom. Toon Kingdom indeed. Actually, Toon Kingdom. 3 cards face down to banish. I control 2, then your opponent controls no. 2 Gemini. Let's go. Toon Kingdom treated as Toon World out on the field. Your opponent must declare a deck targeting the face of the photo. 2 monsters you control. You can make the deck a direct deck instead. Not yet. That's a way to do it. Activate the card effect. Yeah, sure, why not? Hit Toon Gemini Elf again. Toon Misk. Excellent. Toon Canine Soldier. Battle phase. Toon detect your love points directly. Why you can when you control this can detect your opponent there is a kind of better Discard one will come from your opponent's hand. Yes. Which card to destroy? That card. Good. End phase. Ancient Gear Castle, what's that gonna do? Ooh. You can draw 2 will take 1 face up monster your opponent controls, special 1 2 monsters from your hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level or rank of that monster, ignoring its summon conditions. Ooh, thank you for letting me have another 2 monsters out on the field. Yes. Ancient Gear Duel. Oh, you have that card. Cannot activate R18. Yes. Don't rot him. 21. I think I'll do 21 too. What am I gonna do now? It's not like I have anything better to do. Ooh, let's attack your life points directly. Yes. Let's go. 14, 19, indeed. And 23. Let's go. I think I'll win. Put this into defense and now activate Tomb Cannon Soldiers effect to tributing this character so you can lose 500 more life points. Yes, I win. Looking at Industrial Illusions isn't about dueling, it's about dedication, working together and never giving up. Do you mean we don't have to go on unemployed? There you are, Pegasus. Sorry, Chancellor, I got a bit hung up. Hung up with what? What on earth is going on? Well, since you decided to fire Crowler and Bonaparte, they were dueling against Pegasus for a new job with him. How could you, sir? And without a 2 weeks notice or a severance package. I wasn't firing you. I had a lot on my mind and I lost my temper. Sorry about that. Oh my dear gentlemen, this is where you belong. Ooh, let's see what's the Heart of Ice. Oh no, this one I have a lot of trouble on last time. After Alexis fell under control of the Society of Light, Jaden discovered that many more students were under the same spell. Alexis challenged Jaden to a duel. Jaden knew that the only way he could save his friend from the Society of Light was to defeat her. In order to duel her, it's the only way to set her free. I accept your challenge, so let's duel. Smartest thing you've ever done, or maybe the dumbest. Dumbest indeed. I do a lot of dumb things. Like not speaking my mind because I am unable to. Maybe I'm too much of a coward or not very much. In other words. Maybe canoeing a... No, if I did, I still have to do it. Hey. Well, in life you have to use your brain to survive. Draw 3, discard 2. Discard this run. Let's see. And this run. Call the Haunted. Face down. Well, you can use water type monster you control or unequip it. Over, sir. Get Niels on the field. Ooh, some months on the first turn. Impressive. Niels. Oh, this guy even better than. Ooh, just got one. Ooh, I'm a breaker. That's the gear. Equip it to Niels. And now I'll end up my 10 with Yeet. No. Ah, Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards and now what I can do? Summon White Knight Dragon. Ooh, Ice Barrier monsters. White Knight Dragon. Ah, yes. So 2. Do you have another one? Oh, wow. 25. I keep on doing it. 300 attack for each run. Are you gonna keep on doing it more? No, that's that. We just dip. No, color hunted. Ay. Ooh. Alright, let's see. How do you suppose to defeat him? Defeat him I must. Color hunting? No, not yet. Any speech must just from the myself from above because you do not use palm. This guy can find attack for each spell card on the field, don't you? 400. You could summon change to defense but random. Place the most you control is stuck for an attack target. You can choose a number from what's it that's in that many cards from the top of your deck to give this card gains 500 defense each card that's sent down to the end phase. Look how they're hunted. Dude Flame Scarab. Bear Scarab. Contact for Freya Neos. Yes, this is the only way to destroy that monster out on the field. 37. Let's do this. Destroy it all. 900. Good. End phase. It goes back to the deck. Ay, those cards are terrible. Yes, terrible. I need call 100 for White Knight Dragon. Of course, I don't have Monster Reborn for it. I lose 3,000 life points. What yes, I don't want to lose directly all 3,000. Make it less. 22. Next time I will lose 3,000 life points. I'll lose. Card blocker, let's go. End phase. Need something that's best indeed. Cars dead. Stray lens. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I'll keep on losing. This is confirming him by benching one spell confirming agree that this spell can attack directly. Special summon, get rid of the chair there. My kinetic is going to attack you take no better damage. Right attack monster versus warrior. One could be while capture monster by this card effect. Each time the monster affects that attempts your opponent, destroy one card on the field. This is a good way. Ooh. Yes. Play away. Attack your toe directly. I'm a breaker. Destroy the hunted. 2 birds with 1 stone. What do you have your card face down? What do you have? Another card haunted? Oh no, you can sacrifice those 2 for White Knight Dragon. White Knight Queen. Yes. Nice. When trying the gray, this card is in the gray. 1 level 5 or higher, and the same as you normal summon cannot be summoned without tribute. Oh no. 600 more attack points. And if I do a 3rd one, then that'd be good. I would have destroyed that Night Queen. Yes, but I didn't. So that's destroyed. Another stray lambs. Enough with those tokens. No kids in the hand. Oh, over, sir. Cities. Anton. Yes, I lose. Grace for charity. Call the hunted for Lightning Dragon. That one indeed. That card destroyed. I lose. 3,000. I only have 400 life points left. No. Don't have anything good. No, I do not, so I lose. This is gonna be a pain to win. Legendary Ocean. Very legendary indeed. See, I lose. Gain all this thing, a heart of ice, steep decent, starry dick. Berger second. Second is good. Second is life. Second, you can take a draw and attack. Ooh. I do have Pot of Greed and Cut to Bear. Snowman Creator. Oh no, I can summon Snowman. Pot of Greed I do have. Pot of Greed. Spell Striker. Which special summon him? What do you have faced down, I wonder? Get this run. Attribute to him. Attack you directly. Yes, 600. Now which one? Which card did you destroy? I'll destroy your monster. But you have Curry Hunted in the fish down slot. Ooh, what you gonna do? Oh, bless the dragon. Oh yes, Carter hunted. That was a mistake. Do. Yes. Should have done the face damn good. Target one face must you control until the face the game fire attack gives it hey. Go trooper. Use this factor. Discard 3 2. Send 3 cards. Against 500. Should I? It could not. Only desperation that would last. Yes. Ooh. There's a dragon. Ooh, 14. Yes. Nice indeed. Oversoul. Wait, what's this? Ah. Neos. Ooh. Neos indeed. Yes. Ooh. Summon into the city. Well, let's do this then again. 3,000 attack. To attack is 18. Direct. 3,000. Ooh. Yes, that is terrible. This is a close match near. Better phase 18. Oh no. It cannot attack. We'll talk. You can take one monster your opponent because it cannot change the battle phase ridiculous till the end of your opponent's next turn. Ooh. Do this turn. 3 cards. 19. Oh yes. Let's start this one for 2,400. Yeah, let's do 600 more. Good. Get rid of him. Ba. Yes, I'll probably summon another blizzard dragon. Snowman creator, why not get this the blizzard dragon? Oh no. I get a draw card now. Yeah. Never first is good. What is this one? When this card is summoned, you can create a number of ice counters equal to the number of water monsters you control. Then face up monster your opponent controls. Then if you place 3 or more ice cards on by this effect, you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Mama breaker indeed. Let's go. Destroy that indeed. We just start called the hunted even though it's still gonna be destroyed. What are you gonna do now? Set 3 cards. Set 1 card. Where does it have to be? Your opponent controls there. Yes, it's gonna switch to defense mode. Destroy the fish turn. Ooh. Good. No card hunted, you see it. Ba 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 bum. Do 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 do. What to do now? What the day? But you can get this card to run with him as you can do all encourage, especially on face up. Do we have to do it both? Credo dash front ledge. To be one monster indeed I will. Do. Do 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 do. I just want to see. Ah yes. It is truly runs per 10. Okay, let's listen again. Oh. You shish effect to send 3 kids from my dick to the graveyard. Ay. 19. Ooh. 16 there. And then 25. I win. I drew the correct cards. Alexis, wake up, hello, anyone home? Hey, sleepyhead, rise and shine, huh? Where am I? Hey, did we just duel? I beat you, right? Please tell me that I didn't lose. You won, alright. You won because you're back to your old self. Indeed, lied. Tough love. Oh, Zane vs. Cyrus. Indeed. The next GX duel was between Zane and Cyrus, the Battle of Brothers. I've been waiting a long time for this, Zane. Game on. Oh, very short indeed. Scissors. Second to go. 2 machine decks. One's Gyro and one Cyber Dragon. And Cyber Duck Dragon. And Cyber Duck cards, indeed. Ooh. That has a jam of green, yellow, black, blue, red. Which one to do? Mystical Dragon. Let's go. Ooh, attack. Ooh, but I still lose 400 because it's submarine ride. Oh. Part of greed. Draw 2 cards. Sacrifice something right for rescue ride. Yes, Miss Dragon. 15 for 300 behemoth. There we go. See, there's been no stinker monsters, even though they put tuna monsters in here. 5-headed dragon, cyber duck dragon, cyber train, and cyber end. When discussed this by pirates, it's agreed you can add one of 3 other direct items from your deck to your hand. This card number some tag one of 3 other monsters in the grave equip that dragon monster to this card against a trick. Number 3 or lower, 3 or lower. attack against us equal to the return attack of the so direct edge equal to the game's attack equal to the ooh. It has 24 and Mr. Dragon has 14. 14 plus 8 16 no 4 plus 8 8 9 10 11 12 so 22 so it's been not enough. Change to defense mode. Ooh, should explode the dragon dune. That'll end. Are you gonna check on the feast then? Idea, yeah. Ooh, truck ride. Let's get destroyed. Oh no, 33. Damn. Just go to combine attack with a massive load this stuff back to. Ooh. You return one of each from your hand good anywhere on the field to the dick. Ooh, Sabadak impact. Hand and hand. Ooh. Yes, saving the dragon, here I come. Even though this is pointless, since it does have 3300 attack. Must be in your graveyard. 14, 12, 25. Like against for each monster in your grave, the card will be destroyed by better destroy that monster instead. One attack for each monster. Because it's by balance at the graveyard, you can add 1 of 3 or lower when you add to your hand. Yes, 33. That is a mistake. Ay. 1200 to 2000. Destroy the crit monster. Ooh. Yes. Explode a dragon, here I come. Destroyed. Akka is destroyed. Ooh. Indeed. When this card is started, when dragon must equip it to this card. Exploded dragon. 15. What this destroy this truckroid? Oh no. Yes, goodbye. This destroyed. Ooh. No. He stays in the graveyard. 18, oh no. That's 31. Damn. That's dragon 14, indeed 15. 15. Ooh, Shibadakon. 15 in the graveyard. Good 23 indeed. But take this run. Oh no, super change. You just destroyed them. Oh no. Where's... I think I do have 5 dragons. Better phase, team raid. Ooh, 16. Oh no 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 no. Oh yes, put him back on the field. With only 1,000 attack and defense. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. What does Spray Explorer Dragon? Destroy your steam raid. Yes. Goodbye. Even though I should wait until he summons his fusion material. Oh yes, 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 I lose indeed, just like that. I didn't draw enough cards to win. I drew enough cards to lose. Tough love indeed. Number 53, hottest. Yes. What do you do? Do you can choose first? I choose. I have second to go. Yes, let me draw a card. Power bond. Ooh la la. You play some card face down. Ooh, Grace for Cherry, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Put these 2 kids into the graveyard. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Target 5 monsters in. Indeed. No power bond. Targets yes. Ooh, Mr. Dragon. See, I have 4. And of course this happens when I try to look into the graveyard and I was about to win that duel too. What a monster this one is. Yes, the person who did the Legacy of the Duelist One Link Evolution has to update it to do this. Single player indeed. DX. Tough love indeed. Of course it happens. Yeah, no, they really need to update it to fix that error. Which is, I don't know how were they gonna do it. How are they gonna fix that error that's been in the game for years? Grace Charity, let's go. There's Edge in the graveyard indeed. Hunter Dragon, let's go. Please no problems, so I will have to re-enter the game. Part of greed. Yes, my hand was different. Exploded dragon, another hunted dragon on the field. Ooh. Now destroy the feast down. Damn you with your 2000 offense monster. That monster's a pain in the butt to do. Indeed it does. Oh no, Droid. Ho 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 ho. Return, your return. Let's destroy your drill droid, magic cylinder, illusion. And only one effect is that inflicts damage is negate its activation effect individually. So only future monsters bring your extra deck to the graveyard. Yes, fusion god. There goes Sire and Dragon. Powerhouse of Shabadakon. If this card will be so big. Wait a minute, what is this type of the dragon do? When dragon monster in your grid equip that target to this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. This card gains 1,000. Which monster you be? This card will be destroyed by better destroy that monster instead. Let's just do one horn. You know what? Screw saved up impact. Oh yeah, 3 or lower. I guess that's gonna be my mistake. Anyways, to these friends. Yes, and Dragon's the machine, not a dragon. Oh boy, if it's just by the namesake, then yes, but no. There's nothing in the graveyard. There's no dragons in there to do sacred. And my turn with it. 2,000 defense. What to do? Yes, indeed. Face for charity, indeed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Day house, and it's only in the graveyard. What's between that in phase of this card's attack will destroy this card. When this card is on the field, destroy this into the grave, you can do one monster special summon this card from the graveyard. 2,000. Still no good. Still no good. No good indeed. No diffusion. Ambulance ride is destroyed. And turn. Now what to do now? Please be a palmization. I do have 5 dragons not. Stamoid, no. 2318. No do effect. Heart of greed indeed. No. The dragon diffusion. Nothing indeed. This run. Let's try it again. I check this saccharoid. Steamoid. No. You draw 2. Too bad for you. That is destroyed. No, no, no. And Inferno Dragon is destroyed. Destroy, get to do that one. Deflation. We send him back a 9. That's good. Now let's see. Vehicle connection zone. Up there's this card holder. Ooh. Super vehicle jumbo drill. 3,000. 1,000 indeed. No, no, no. The fusion jumbo drill. That's 3,000. Sit these good trees down. Now I'll take your teeth down good eyes. I'm brilliant trade. Let's see. Don't have anything. This is taking forever. To the Peter Cyrus Truesdale. Let's see, his face down card is gonna be another truck ride. No, it's dirt ride this time. Oh, very much a dirt ride. Ay. Oh no, 18. You can destroy my dragon. 600. Cute for a Hindico graveyard. Yes, it's in my graveyard. 2d3. Those friends. Excellent. I do have my dragons in the graveyard this time. Even though it's gonna be 100 lice. Attacked them before, but I have an monster to it. Make 2,000 extra more deck. 3,600. Good. Get through the steam load. Now I'll end my turn with this. What is your problem now? Shutting. Ooh, power bond. Power bond will be good for 5 dragons. Diffusion? Oh no. No. How bad that could have been. Shoota. Please. If I do 5,000. No effect. A cyber train is cyber end dragon. Piercing damage. Summon Miss Dragon. Battle phase. Oh, I think I'll lose another truck ride. Ay 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 ay. I don't have 3 cyber dragons in my hand. Stuff right again. Battle phase. Ooh. Epic the dragon. Grey ring. Ooh, just go ahead doing this. Oh no. I was going to take 3. Ah yes, this new saber dragon in this run. Ooh. So difficult. 14. Damn you all to here. Very long duel. Oh no, I lose. I lose again. Well, it's a surprising. Miss Dragon. Miss Drag. I should have put in defense mode. Stupid me. Stupid me indeed. 200 years. Do I have another Miss Dragon? Yes, I do. Ooh. Yes. Damn. Damn indeed. Do not have the other one. 17 more attack. Oh, I lose 25. Be good. Be good this run. I still lose. Finally, after 26 turns, I lose. 700. Yes. Exploder dragon. Yes. Very good. Yes, power bond. Perfect. Indeed. Just the card I was looking for. Attack doubled. And after that turn out take 1,000 damage. 30. Are you freaking kidding me? I was going to wait and now it's others. Freaking cuss. I was about to win and do this to me again on the same duel. If this duel keeps on doing this one over and over and over again, then screw it, I'll be ending this run. Which I have no idea. Damn y'all. Damn, I was gonna win. It robbed me of my win. Cyrus cheated just like Yugimoto did. Card shop indeed. You know what, let's get some more cyber dragons. Steamoid. Oh, cyber dragon infinity. Oh, look at more steamoids which are cyber darkness dragon. 5/7 dark effect monsters. Ooh. I wonder how new that one is. Probably not new enough. Sage of Stillness, Cyber Twin Dragon. If you are in this Cyber Ferris Power Bond. Finnish Engine Omega, Volcanic like Cycloid, all cards. Cyberfine Barrel Falcon, Dark Lord Duke Clock. Indeed. Cyber Dragon's Ray, Boogie Trap, oh, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Excellent. And Clarion Dismiss Cyber Darkness Dragon, Cyber Dragon Viper. Duck here. All these cards, Shield Crust. Impressive, Cyber Phoenix. Over Dragons, good. Asteroid Inferno Flame Emperor. What? Just do some more elemental heals near. Destiny Heal, Rainbow Nears. Rainbow Dragons on the other one. Destiny Elemental Healers. Excellent. Yes, guys. Oh, another Rainbow Nears. Dark Angel. These ones also have evil heroes. And extra heroes. Yes. And masked heroes indeed. And have some Crystal Beast. Familiar Knight, Dust Knight, Shadow Falco. Assault on GHQ, Shadow Beast, Shadow Dragoon. Excellent. And the Worm King, Worm Noble, Worm Queen. Queen and Fiji. Mindhawk's Crocomero. Fairytale Luna, Kia's Hunter. And then you tell your unfazed, destroy this card unless you send one anchor of Karaki meal from your hand to reveal, or review one water monster in your hand. So those ones are the ones. Shadow Constructor in the Light Charmers, indeed. Well, that is it for today. I will stream probably tomorrow at around 2 if I have to, or will. That's my Mario Deluxe. And I'll see you there, and hopefully have a good rest of the day. Anyways, probably not like it. Anyways, I'll probably fall out.